My grandmother showed up to my baby shower today after not seeing me in probably 10, 11 months, closer to a year. And I smiled, said, hey. And the very first thing she said was, I don't love you. And I know you're probably thinking she was just kidding. She was not just kidding. She was not kidding at all. In that moment, I actually thought like maybe I'm being like pranked. No, I wasn't. I was like, excuse me? Like, huh? She repeated it that she did not love me. She went down a list of some other stuff. Like I said, we haven't talked. Whenever I try to establish a relationship with my mother, which is her daughter, our relationship always falls apart. Meaning, I cannot talk to my biological mother and have a relationship with my grandmother, which is her mother, because those two don't even like each other, right? And I tried to mend the relationship with my mom last year, and my grandmother fell off the face of the earth. She was being very passive aggressive, and we just kind of both stopped talking. Wasn't an argument, but it was the same old of, if you talk to your mother, basically don't talk to me. And that's what happened. But as I was talking to my uncle's wife today, just kind of came up in conversation about my grandmother. And I was like, I wouldn't mind if she was here. I wouldn't even care. Today's a day of love, right? And I guess to surprise me, my uncle's wife, she did reach out to her and basically let her know, like, hey, do you want to come up here? And she came with nothing, no gifts, nothing at all, not even a card, and literally told me to my face that she did not love me. I didn't initially cry. It probably took about 15 minutes before I actually cried about it at my baby shower. Not very fun. There were so many people there, and it was just not something that I wanted to do. So I quickly pulled myself together. But today just made me realize it didn't ruin my day. She did not ruin my day. She did not ruin my day. Let me make that very clear. I did not let her have my moment today. But I will say that today was like the realization of like, my mother's side of the family is a certain kind of way. There's nothing I can do about it. And I was the one, I'm the one that is meant to break that curse. I cannot fix anybody that has any problems on that side of my family. I cannot fix them. I can try to do as much healing as I want to. That's only for myself. It doesn't do anything for that side of the family. And I'm not speaking about everybody on that side of the family, but unfortunately, I really don't have much support. Like my uncle came. Like that was the person that came for me from my mother's side of the family, which is my mother's little brother and his wife. So I really appreciate that. I love my uncle so much. But a majority of the people at my baby shower outside of my father's family, like my aunts and my cousins, which love them dearly, it was for my husband. Those were my husband's family members whom I love dearly, and a lot of his mother's friends, and they showed out. I'm so thankful for them. But some people will never change, and it doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter even if they're in their 70s. Doesn't matter how much they go to church. Doesn't matter how active in church they are. This is who they are, and they will not change. If you have a family member that is toxic like that, mother, grandmother, move on. Move on. I still can't believe that the first thing she said out her mouth was, I don't love you. Not congratulations, not I'm happy to see you. She wanted to let me know. She wanted to ruin my day. Is to let me know I'm here, I just came, but I came to tell you that I don't love you. Didn't want to eat any food, didn't want to talk to anybody. Extremely nasty. And she ended up leaving after my husband had a few choice words for her. Still can't believe it, but it did not ruin my day. But I now know that like that is what it is. That'll probably be the last words that I ever hear from my grandmother, that I'll remember, is that she doesn't love me. Cool.